said, is there one word that would summarize it all? And I would say, wow. And when you see Mel sitting here, Mel was riding a bicycle down this little pathway about 10 years ago, maybe a little longer. I said, when are we going to do this? So anyway, you don't often get a chance to congratulate yourselves. I certainly want to make sure that we do that today. I see one of our first Rotary Club presidents in the audience as well. I mean, it's kind of neat to be here when we were sagebrush and sandy. But most recently, 5 years ago, under President Mitchell's leadership and consistent with the vision for the academic and athletic excellence and community engagement, he declared our intention to elevate the university to NCAA Division I. And I know you've heard me talk about Division I is not just about athletics. It's about institutional relationships, associations, its image, perception that help define not only the university, but certainly our greater Bakersfield community. So it's very, very important. And Division I required us to think and act differently about what we wanted the university to be. It required us to think big. And I know we've used that term throughout this process. And it afforded us the opportunity to define ourselves by what we were willing to do, and not let others define us by what they thought we couldn't do. And I would point out that the successful transition to NCAA Division I didn't just happen. People made it happen. People made it happen. And each of you helped make it happen in spite of the many obstacles that we faced all along the way. And I can only say when dealing with the NCAA in this process, one could certainly say it is not user-friendly, and it is extremely difficult, and you have more people looking at what you're doing than Carter has bills. Having said that, the most important part was our group here. And an enormous amount of time, effort, and support by each of you, our stakeholders, and you are our stakeholders, went into constructing this, and I would say it's the defining moment which closes the first chapter of Think Big and ushers in a new chapter which encourages expanded support and greater investment to help propel CSUB athletics to NCAA Division I championships. We didn't start this process to be number 2. And I'm happy to report today, as the President has already reported, all of our teams are now eligible for NCAA championships. The foundation has been laid for a new course in NCAA Division I. It starts now. I want to thank you for making this a very special day. There were lots of questions that we certainly would be willing to take on, but it's really important. This is an important day. It's not an automatic day, I can assure you. When we started this process over 5 years ago, there were many institutions that were part of it. A lot of them have dropped out along the way, and finally, today, as of today, there are only 2 institutions that made it through this process completely. One is Arkansas State, and the other is California State University, Bakersfield. So congratulate yourself, and thank you for making this a very, very special day.